I haven't watched it yet.
They have a new Black woman this year, which I feel is very like great for them for doing, but that 12 seasons, they never had anyone. And then all of a sudden, like the summer when everything blows up, they're like, oh, we need to add someone to the cast. Like,
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Just like The Bachelor.
I'm like, definitely the show needed it. And she looks like she's really, really good. Like, there's a scene of her and Luann having a huge fight.
Well, that's going to be good. I haven't watched the trailer yet. Yeah. The does anybody watch Temptation Island?
Nope.
Okay, because I'm trying to think of like those other like, you know, dating type of reality shows that like if they have to cancel The Bachelor, like where will I go?
Big Brother.
No, that's not the same. Lauren knows what I'm talking about. It's not the same. I mean, you know what? I think Married at First Sight's really blowing up, don't you?
I think it's imploding with this cast, current cast that they have.
But I mean, The Circle is?
Yeah, I don't know. How'd you feel about The Circle? I've
never watched it, but the podcast I listened to that does Big Brother, they're huge into The Circle. I guess it's British, and they said it's amazing.
I didn't care for it. Isn't that when they're like all in different rooms and they have to talk on the TV? It's like a computer. Yeah, no, I like the one where they had to go in that room in the dark and date.
Was that Love Is Blind?
Yes.
I love that one.
Yes. Talk about a mess.
So a girl that I like mentored through the Bachelor casting was actually on that. She was in the first episode.
Yeah.
Like she basically applied for every reality show in Atlanta. And she was cast for that one, and she's in it in the background, or they show her name, but she doesn't go past, she didn't like make a connection. So they don't show her after episode 1.
Oh,
that's fun.
But yeah, so they have to date in the dark. And I mean, oh my God, it was so ridiculous though. Like that this one couple couldn't even be in the same room with each other. They only connected when they were in the opposite rooms talking, because that's how they bonded, in the dark, not seeing each other.
Yes. And she was like, we're not communicating. So they had to close their eyes, sit in a dark room, and like have a wall between them to have a real life conversation.
Right. And of course she was already Instagram kind of famous.
Was that Jessica?
She had the curly hair. Oh. The guy she picked was like a muscular blonde dude with like scrub. Like, I can't remember. It's been so long. But I remember, like, you know, of course, when they're cast them all, I have to go check their Instagrams. And like, she had already had like 200,000 followers. So, I mean, same with The Bachelor. They're all just trying to become famous influencers.
Right.
But she was one of them that, you know, had already had a big following. But I feel like
what's going on with Chris Harrison, and he's suing Bachelor now.
You know, I apparently is it true? Do you think he hired these high-powered lawyers because he claims he's going to tell the truth about what really goes on at The Bachelor?
Really?
So the rumor is, I don't know. The rumor is that that they claim he's probably not coming back. And he's, you know, pissed off, but I don't know if I believe any of that yet. No, I mean, Bachelor in Paradise already set up a filming date, so I don't know who's going to host it.
Oh, I don't care. I am here for a tell-all Bachelor.
Yeah. Chris Harris. Bachelor yeah.
He already wrote a book, but it's fiction. So.
Oh, he did?
He wrote a romance novel like 5 years ago.
Love it, Doc.
I don't think it sold very well because last year.
Do you think he wrote it?
I think he wrote it like with a ghostwriter.
Okay.
And it was on Bachelor in Paradise last year or whatever. It was the first. Oh, it was the first quarantine season of The Bachelor. He was in his office at his house barefoot, like filming behind the desk. And it was just like stacks of his book behind it, like a promo. But it's like, this book came out like 5 years ago and you're still trying to get people to buy it because.
That's good.
Buy it.
That's good. Poor Chris Harris, that robot. It's like, I mean, you know, and I don't know. And everyone had a fit. They didn't like the way this other guy hosted it. And I'm like, you're used to Chris Harris. Like the other guy did a fine job. It's just not what you're used to. You know?
He wasn't a robot. He actually
but
questions.
I mean, honestly, there's just sometimes there's certain shows where it's just going to be really hard to fill, like Pat Sajak. Like the poor guy I don't even watch Jeopardy. How horrible. What
Alex
was his name?
Trebek.
Yeah, like who's going to take, you know what I mean? I mean, talk about a robot. He was so perfect at that, you know? I mean, that's all you know. So it's going to be really hard to adjust to someone new filling those shoes. But yeah, Jen, we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I'm constantly sharing Bachelor stuff with Lauren because it comes in 24/7. Just I don't know. I think a lot of it's bullshit.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of it is speculation.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Was there any stupid news?
I didn't get anything. No.
Chicken Nugget Girl?
Yes. What? Yeah, this chicken nugget girl. I'm looking at it. I'm trying to look up our chat real quick. See what
So she was, the woman accused of biting the deputy after chicken nugget argument.
Yes, I kept thinking like my girlfriend would do that because you don't fuck with your chicken nuggets.
Yeah, don't touch my chicken.
Right.
You know who would totally do that? Marg would do that if they forgot her special sauce.
Oh, shit.
He gets so mad when Popeyes forgets that sauce.
Yeah, if they screwed. Oh no, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, yeah.
One of those chicken places.
Do you have a Chick-fil-A?
Popeyes.
Was it Popeyes?
We have Popeyes. They keep trying to open that Chick-fil-A here, and it never opens. Everybody starts protesting it, and they back up and go states.
Tuba, you're muted. Okay, I can see her talking, but you're muted.
It's probably better that way.
Tuba, do you have Chick-fil-A?
We only have Chick-fil-A in the airport, and it's on the other side of security. So you only have it when you're flying out of Albany. Other than that, you're stuck.
Yeah. So we're now getting our fourth here. And
Fourth.
it's crazy because the lines, every time they open one here, and it's constant. Like there's a line a mile long to get Chick-fil-A here. I have never once gone.
We have probably 4, and there's talk. So a restaurant just closed like a mile down the street from me, and they're talking about putting a Chick-fil-A. And I live in like a sort of hippie, like the liberal. Well, I mean it's Columbus, so there are a lot of.
I could just imagine where you live. Yeah. You're just like in like hipster haven.
No, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
So these, they're like all outraged because they might put a Chick-fil-A in this location of a restaurant that just closed.
And they want something more bougie there.
And it's going to block the entire cross street traffic. And
no, it's the traffic in these places.
Everyone
down south. They're every 2 blocks. Like
go to a Chick-fil-A, like they have like people that work there. They're so in tune with customer service that even now they have the place where you order on the speaker at the menu, but they actually meet you before that. They like come out with an iPad and they take your order in they're like, it's more personal this way. And like, you have all this equipment.
Yeah. They put flowers on the tables. I was laughing when I saw they had little flowers on all the tables inside.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, supposed to be, it's just, just like Lauren said, right? Customer service is their jam, right? It's all about but because they're not big up here, like down south, right? Isn't it mostly the South, right? Not the West Coast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It started in Georgia.
Okay, right.
So it's
but I mean,
a Southern thing.
Oh, yeah. When we drive down to Florida, like you're right. Once we start hitting like the Carolinas, and it's just like Chick-fil-A all the way, and like they're everywhere. Where we don't have them up here. We don't have the In-N-Out burger.
Is their food that good though? Like, why are people lining up so long?
I mean, it's okay, but it's new. It's not up here. Just like when we're famous for our Wegmans started here. And when Wegmans starts moving down, like they just opened one in Brooklyn, I don't know, like a year ago. And I've got a few friends from Rochester that, moved down to Brooklyn. And they were like, you got to see the people like the line just to get into Wegman,
Isn't that a grocery store?
Yes.
You guys love your lineups there, eh?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Food, groceries, like start a line. The Americans are coming.
Yes.
It's bizarre. Nobody here lines up for anything.
Well, I have to say that Marché or whatever it is, I don't know. That's pretty damn good over there in Toronto, where they have
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, I'm probably not pronouncing it right. You go in there and it's food, just, oh my God, hundreds of things to choose from. Like a buffet kind of like different Italian and French. And I can't believe you don't know of it.
Is it like a food hall?
It is, but it's like upscale, like fancy schmancy, like.
Oh, Le Marché.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, it's like a giant like buffet?
But it is, but it isn't. And they're like, they cook for you right there, but you go.
Oh, but like each one's, vegetarian island, Caesar salad island. Oh, that looks fun.
But it's insane. Like it's whenever we go to Toronto, it's the first place Danielle wants to go is to this place. And I don't mind because I could get some Chinese, some, Spanish. I can eat, right. I could eat, right. For everything. Me. Yeah. Indian, Asian. I mean, I am all about nationalities and their foods. Like that's me. I'm like, that's like, I'm always, like I said in our group chat, when it was going to be St. Patrick's Day, I was like, well, who's Irish and who was brought up with Irish cooking? That all fascinates me, having different, ethnicities or whatever. I can't pronounce that growing up. So it's, I grew up Italian and, we had the traditional foods and, I loved it. It's for me, that's all about nationalities are the different foods, and the preparing of the meal and the way they serve it. It's all so
the rituals.
Unique. Yeah. It's just, I'm very into all of that.
I think that's what I miss most about COVID is just like dinner parties.
Yeah. Yeah. Really? Because I'm really like feeling like I get my second shot Friday, you guys, and I wanted to talk about that. I know Lauren got her first one, last week?
Yep.
Yeah.
Halfway
so
there.
I wanted to talk about you guys. I feel like I've been using, I don't want to get COVID for an excuse. Not I finally, right? So now I'm like, oh no, I'm getting my second shot Friday. I'm like telling everybody, oh my God, we're like sending each other GIFs of us running to each other and holding each other, our little hug, right? I miss you. I can't wait to hug you. Oh my God, I'm going to hug you, blah, blah, blah. So as a matter of fact, I told a friend of mine, I was like, I haven't seen her, my stand-up friends, that Danielle wanted to go to the casino this weekend. And she's like, don't you go getting yourself killed before we can hug. Like, don't even, like you don't have your second shot yet. Don't be out there licking the freaking pull handles on the slots. But yeah, so now I'm getting my second shot Friday. And I've used the excuse for everybody that asked me to do something Saturday night. I'm going to be sick. They're like, how do you?
You know what? It's likely, even though you're completely immune to it already.
Right. But Lauren, I'm like, oh, I'm going to be sick. I can't do anything, right? Saturday. Then my daughter's like, Mom, do you want to come to brunch? I'm like, I don't know. I thought you're getting your shot. I thought you're going to be fine. I'm like, okay.
There's a 2 weeks after your second shot is when you build your fullest immunity. So you can hide out. You need to hide out for 2 more weeks.
I know, but my daughter's moving to New York City on Wednesday. So I probably need to try to see her on Sunday. This is like her going away brunch. I know, Lauren, what a shitty mother I am. Like it's her going away brunch with all of her friends.
Well, you don't want to send her away with COVID.
Her?
Or her friends.
I don't care about them. I was like, Mommy shouldn't be there. Mommy shouldn't be there. And then she was like mortified. Like, how dare you not come to your own daughter's going away brunch? Because Mommy ain't throwing no going away party. I'm like, bye. No, but yeah. So then I'm like, oh, I really probably need to like rustle my fat ass up. Got to comb my hair. You guys.
Ask her if you can pop in on Zoom.
I know.